really quiet out here today. I'm out at Queen Elizabeth Park, and I was here a couple days ago and it was busier than I thought it really should have been considering the situation. But today it's super quiet. It's exactly what I would expect. We've had some pretty nice days given that it's March. It should be raining. I think we're gonna get some rain soon, which will definitely help calm down the social distancing in terms of it'll help get people back home. So I know I'm out. You shut up. You back off. I came here expecting that these cherry blossoms would be blooming, but they're not yet, so we haven't missed that just yet. Normally there's a lot of people here, but it's empty. Fully empty. All to myself. It's kind of amazing. It seems crazy to me that there's construction on right now, but I guess that still needs to happen. I don't know. What am I talking about? I'm wandering around a field. I should probably not be outside. It's been a week of quarantine. We're not in full lockdown, so we can get out. And the nice thing about Vancouver is that we've got this beautiful park. We've got parks everywhere, full of parks. And not only that, they're big, spacious parks, so it's easy to social distance when there's just nobody around. So, as unfortunate as all of these circumstances are, it is nice to see society just kind of go on a break, right? I know this was pitched as 2 weeks off, but this is likely going to be months. So the big question I keep asking myself is, what next? What do I do right now while I wait to understand what's coming? Because that's really going to be the challenge, right? Is how do we know what's coming and how do we prepare for that? And it's hard to say. I think there's a lot of stuff going around, social media, YouTube, everything. Just keep positive, we're gonna get through this. And, you know, for the most part we are, but everything's gonna be very different. And as much as people are looking at the future, I kind of really think that the most important thing right now is to just focus on the now. Focus on, I know that sounds cheesy, but like really, we're living through a very interesting moment in history that has never taken place. As a culture, as a society, as a, you know, we're seeing global efforts come together to take on what is essentially a common enemy. I'm hoping that, you know, largely this will be a very good thing for humans moving forward, right? I think there's a lot of potential for us to like really make some big strides. But as individuals and as creators, what's the thing that we should be looking at? I think we should be looking at our place in history. Because when you look back at other moments in history, the only thing you can really look back to is the documentation and the art. I know there's a push for creators to keep creating, but at the same time, just take it easy. Like really just take a moment and reflect on the situation, reflect on who you are, who you've become, what is going on in your society, what is good, what needs to change, and really just like take that in. There really isn't a model for how we're going to move forward. So many things are different, and yes, we can look at the past and see what has happened in situations that are kind of similar, but in a lot of ways things are going to be different. And then from then, having taken this time to really look at the world, take it in, and process it for ourselves, that's going to influence art moving forward for the next few decades. The last time I think there was anything kind of remotely like this was 9/11, and that changed things for 20 years. And so here we are, living through this new phase of time with a moment to sit down and look at the world. And absolutely, if you're in a position to document, definitely document. If you can create from where you are, create from where you are, right? Use your limitations. No one else is experiencing what you're experiencing. And in the future, people will look back on this stuff. They'll sift through it. Maybe they'll find your stuff, maybe they won't. But we really don't know what's going to be as important to the future as future generations will. You never know what nugget of information could be hiding in your work that could be beneficial to other people. So yes, keep creating, but more importantly, take care of yourself and take this in, enjoy it. This is a very interesting time. Anyways, I hope you guys are doing well, and I hope you guys are taking care of yourselves and others. I'm saying a lot of this because, you know, for the last week, I've actually been reading my grandparents' memoirs. And it's really interesting because they're both kids in Germany, like in Berlin specifically, leading up to the Second World War. It's interesting to be able to look back on their memories and what they experienced, and to have that information to, like, you know, see what life was like then, how they experienced it, how they interpreted information that was coming to them. It's one of those things that one of the benefits that we have over other generations is that we have an ability to document like no one else. So if you work with cameras, film stuff, take photos. If you're a writer, write. If you're doing stuff, do that stuff. But everything that happened before a week ago is different. Moving forward, for me, I've just kind of been filming everything that's been going on. I've been having phone calls with family. I've been filming stuff with the kids. And just resting and trying to enjoy myself. Yeah, that's about it. And moving forward, I don't know what I'm gonna do. And that's fine. I don't need to know what I'm gonna do because I'll be okay. At this point, I'm just reevaluating, you know, where I am in my career, where I was intending to be. And this is gonna be an interesting moment in time for me because I'm gonna use this time to do some experimenting. Really test things out and, you know, kind of take a break from a certain kind of hustle. And I think I've kind of noticed that I've hit this crossroads with my career where I've just kind of been going and going and going since university. And that's been over 10 years. I feel like there's a very different person that's standing here now talking to you than I was 10 years ago. Part of me needs to honor the work that the younger me was trying to do and get back to that. Been focused a lot on just making money and building my career, but I think at this point I need to, like, go back to expanding it and do the work that I really want to do. So I'm gonna be looking into that for the next couple weeks, couple months, making plans. Who knows? Anyways, we'll see what shakes out. Anyways, take care of yourselves. If you haven't been able to go outside, maybe you're under lockdown, I hope you just get to enjoy being outside with me. I'll take you out again when I can. Until I'm under lockdown. Ooh. Anyways, talk to you later.